Do you know what's really weird? Do you know what's really weird right now? I'm talking about Danny DeVito as a director, right? And yet, I'm wearing a Stanley Kubrick shirt. That's pretty fucking strange, right? Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese, I'm about to give you a random review. And welcome to episode 2 of Danny DeVito month. So if you have been watching my videos lately, you'll be know that I'm doing a Danny DeVito month where all through March I talk about the 6 films that he's directed. I've already spoke about his first film, Throw Mama Off the Train, and now I'm about to talk about his second film, The War of the Roses. I can't wait to talk about this one because this is just actually one of my favourite films. I even have the DVD. Ha! Okay, so let's get straight down to it. Okay, so War of the Roses is the second film directed by Danny DeVito and stars Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas in the lead roles. This film tells the story about Barbara and Oliver Rose, a married couple who met, had kids, and basically had a wonderful married life. Until 20 years later when Barbara asked for a divorce. That's right, Barbara asked for a divorce from Oliver, and basically he thinks that they shouldn't have a divorce, that they should still stay married because he still loves her. But she don't love him, and then they start to escalate, and then a war breaks out, and then none of them want to leave the house, and Danny DeVito gets caught in the middle of it, and it's just chaos. I mean, loads of shit just goes down with this movie. This film is very funny. I mean, I have a little bit of history with this film. I remember seeing clips of this film years ago on YouTube, and I had no idea what it was about because, obviously I saw this movie, it had Danny DeVito on it, and I looked at it and I was just kind of like, I have no idea what this movie's about. And then I was looking it up and it says The War of the Roses. And apparently this film was a critical and financial success at the cinema. This literally is a very much loved film. People do love this movie because when I mentioned it to people, they said, I love War of the Roses, it's so funny. Haven't you seen it? I'm like, no. They're like, you have to watch it. And my dad then introduced me to the film and then I watched it on Film 4. And I gotta say, it is definitely one of the funniest black comedies I've ever seen. It is such a clever film. In writing, in the way it's filmed. It's beautiful to look at. Everything about this film I just love. The acting and performances from Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner just make this film. Their chemistry in this film is just brilliant. Even though they're trying to kill each other, you just love them in this movie. They just work so well together. War of the Roses is definitely a must-see film. If you haven't seen War of the Roses, I don't really want to spoil too much into this film. I will just say this. This literally is definitely one of Danny DeVito's best films. Along with Throw Mama Off the Train, War of the Roses is definitely a must-see film. If you haven't seen it, I really strongly recommend it. It is funny, it's wacky, it's silly, it's clever, it's funny, it's just so entertaining. Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner do a great job in this movie. It's dark, I mean, as I said, it's a black comedy, so yeah, definitely 100% give this a watch. You will not be disappointed. I'm definitely going to give The War of the Roses out of 10 a huge, big, whopping 9. This film is so entertaining, it's definitely worth 2 hours of your time. The only reason I kind of rushed this one a little bit is because I've seen it so many times. I could talk about it for a while, but I don't want to spoil anything about this film. But the plot is basically they get married and then Barbara wants a divorce, Oliver doesn't want to, and they basically just battle to stay in the house. None of them want to leave. But I don't want to spoil what happens in the film. You have to watch it yourself to see what happens. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I'm really glad that you're enjoying Danny DeVito month. And his next film I'm going to be talking about is his third movie, Hoffa, which stars Jack Nicholson. So if you love Danny DeVito month, please make sure to keep an eye on that because I will be reviewing that very soon. And don't forget, more random reviews are coming. And don't forget, more videos as well are coming on the way. Projects, film projects, etc. And I am Reese, and I have just given you another random review and another episode of Danny DeVito month.